I'm not.
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground.
I hate you. Fucking hate you.
On December 3, 2022, Ocala police responded to a call about an altercation between a couple named Heather and her fiancé. The situation started after they attended the Fish Games in Oxford. The woman said they spent about $1,500 there, which caused a fight between them.
We went to the Fish Games in Oxford. We were supposed to be going home, and I fell asleep in the car. I wake up, he's at the Fish Games. So we spent all the money that we had. So anyway, he spent like $1,500. We got in a fight about it. And he's like, oh, it's because we're arguing. So I'm like, okay, it's because we're arguing.
Heather explained that when they pulled into a location, the car started having problems. She said the key had been bent from before and sometimes got stuck. She tried to take the key from her fiancé to stop him from driving because she did not have a license and did not want him to drive either.
So I tried to snatch the keys from him. He snatched them back from me and then got pissed because I don't have a license anyway. So I wasn't going to try to drive, but I was going to try to prevent him from driving.
She claimed he wanted to visit his ex-girlfriend, who had just been released from jail, to give her money for a hotel room, which made her angry. She felt that it was not his responsibility anymore. She admitted there was some physical contact, but said it was not much.
And so he went to go see his ex-girlfriend that just got out of jail to pay her money to get her hotel room. And it pissed me off because I felt like that's not his responsibility anymore. You know what I mean? So
the officer continued to take details from both sides while trying to determine how the argument had escalated. Each person gave a slightly different version.
You involved in all this, or?
No.
Would you just walk up at the end, or?
Just friends.
How'd y'all come? Were you in the car with them at all tonight?
They picked me up at the fish table.
Down there in Oxford?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, in a Bravo 4.
So did you see what happened here, or?
They just been arguing like cats and dogs.
Well, what's up with the fight?
They just been arguing like a right? And I try not to get involved.
What's going on, buddy? Let me get your information real quick. What's your first name? So that's your girlfriend? So what happened with you guys tonight?
The man mentioned problems with the car and denied trying to fight. The woman kept explaining how her anger came from his behavior at the Fish Games and his plan to meet the ex.
Tracks there. When I first bought the car, I had an issue. The key had been bent prior, and from time to time, I would have to, just from turning it so many times, I would have to, help it back out, one way or the other.
I tried to snatch the keys from him. He snatched them back from me, and then got pissed because I don't have a license.
Police had multiple witnesses who said she was hitting and kicking him. Despite that, she described it as nothing serious. She added that they were only trying to get money at the Fish Games and that her fiancé had already lost $1,500.
Like I said, it didn't really get too much physical.
I mean, it did, because I have multiple witnesses saying that she was hitting and kicking you.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing. Like I said, they done came out and talked to her.
So we spent all the money that we had. So anyway, he spent like $1,500. We got in a fight about it. And he's like, oh, it's because we're arguing.
By the time officers arrived, they were already separated, but the emotional state of both showed that the fight had gone far enough to cause concern.
What's your girlfriend's name?
Like I said, we were just trying to get home from Fish Games. I up like $1,500 at Fish Games.
The officer began checking the woman's identity because there were doubts about her name. She introduced herself as Heather and said she had no phone because she threw it away on the interstate. She described her relationship as lasting about 7 months, but claimed they had known each other since elementary school. She said they lived together in a camper in Ocala and were saving money to buy a place. She mentioned they had saved about $15,000, but still could not find a home to purchase.
What's your first name?
We'll get to the bottom of it.
What's your first name?
Heather.
What's your phone number?
I don't have a phone number. He threw it out on the interstate, but
How long have you been in a relationship?
like 7 months or so, but we've known each other since like elementary school.
Y'all live together?
Yeah. Well, after tonight, I was moving.
So when I walked up, she told him to call, and she said, Melissa. Pretty sure that's the one. She tells me her name's Heather. I asked him what her name is. Like, and then says Heather.
As the questioning continued, she appeared nervous and kept correcting her answers. The officer pointed out that the tattoos on her neck and upper chest did not match the booking photos under the name she gave. He said this was another sign that she was lying about who she was. She continued trying to prove otherwise, but could not remember her correct social number.
It's like a VOP warrant for a DUI.
She's got all the tattoos up there on her, like below her neckline.
Yeah, they didn't have any of those on the last 2 booking photos. That's why would we like to take pictures of it? Like, you know your social?
Yes, I do.
What's your social?
Babe, give me my social. Go on my messages.
Well, I don't need him to go on. Do you know your social? Yes or no?
If you don't know it, then you don't know it.
Yeah, I don't need you to go
I-
get someone else's social.
The officer seemed unsure about her identity and remembered a past case involving a woman with the same description, where drugs and guns were found in a car. He suspected that she was using a fake name and started asking about her social security number. She kept giving inconsistent information and changed the digits she had first mentioned.
If this is what I think it is, last time I 10-15 her in a car, there was all kinds of dopes and so on. So I don't know who that car's registered to or what's going on, but I mean, I think we got her for domestic all day.
I have my social written down. It's 55.
But you don't know.
Tattoos already match up.
That's nothing what you just started describing to me. You said 552 and now it's 225.
The police were patient at first, but slowly started to confront her more firmly. They said they were 99% sure she was someone named Melissa and that she was playing games with them.
I'm 99% sure I know who you are. So we can quit playing the games anytime.
She tried to say she wrote her correct number down somewhere, but did not have it on her. The officers decided to check her information through their system while she sat covered with a blanket. They discussed her past and mentioned that if she was indeed Melissa, then she had been arrested before for domestic incidents and had a record involving drugs. The police gathered proof that Heather was actually Melissa. Her changing answers and visible panic made it clear that she knew she was caught.
Okay, and the last officer, I gave him the wrong shit because I was an orphan. I just got my paperwork.
Okay.
Like,
Let me go see if he sent this time. Alright, well, while they're doing that, we'll go confront her about it and see what she's got to say.
The officer asked her to stand up and called her by her real name, Melissa. She finally admitted it. As soon as she did, the tone changed, and she was told she had new charges. She tried to argue about putting her cigarette on the ground.
Pull your blanket back. Sorry. All right, Melissa, go ahead and stand up. That's who you are, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I know. So now you got new charges for providing false.
Leave that on the
I
ground.
can't hit my
No.
cigarette.
Leave it on the ground.
You want to play games and not tell me
I'm
who
not
you
going to
are?
risk you putting that cigarette up near one of my deputies.
When the officers moved in to detain her, she started pulling away and shouting that she was not resisting. She kept saying she had surgery on her leg and could not move properly. The officers told her to get on the ground as she continued to fight back.
Get the off of me.
Stop resisting.
I'm not motherfucking resisting.
You are. You're pulling away.
No, the I'm not.
Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground.
Fucking pussy ass call. Get the off of me. I'm not fucking resisting.
You were resisting.
Dude, I had surgery on my fucking wrist.
During the arrest, she kept twisting her body and shouting that she was hurt. She said she could not feel her left hand and that her artery had been severed in the past.
I
Okay,
wasn't.
put your hands down. Quit moving your hands around.
I can't feel my left hand.
Well, I'm trying-
Ow, I can't feel my left hand. I've had my main artery fucking severed. You're hurting me.
I'm trying to loosen it up.
She shouted insults and used foul language toward the officers while they were securing her. She kept saying that they were hurting her leg and that she was not resisting. The video captured her struggling as the officers tried to maintain control.
Fucking pussy ass fuck.
Oh, you just hit me. Okay.
Stack the charges up.
What the fuck ever? I'm not trying to hit you. You're hurting my
Just
leg.
kicked me.
You're hurting my
You
leg.
just kicked me.
Dude, you're hurting my leg. I'm wearing a Screw it.
The officer kept repeating that they had identified her correctly and were just trying to finish the arrest safely. Despite that, she refused to calm down. The cuffs were adjusted several times as she kept pulling her arms forward. She said she was bleeding and that they were making it worse.
Can you?
Just face the car and don't turn around, okay? I'm gonna adjust the cuff. Put your hands down, quit moving.
Me.
I have not even touching that arm.
You. I'm fucking figure out I'm wearing a skirt.
Okay, well, all this could have been avoided.
I'm fucking bleeding and shit, man. Fuck you. It could have been avoided. I was trying to cover my fucking pussy.
Once inside the police car, Melissa continued to argue. She said they should have arrested her earlier and that she could have run away if she wanted.
I knew who you were from when I walked up.
So you should have just fucking took me the then.
No.
Fuck
Go ahead
you.
and get all kinds of new charges.
Fuck you.
Opportunity.
I could have fucking ran. I could have done all type of fucking shit. You fat fucking yak.
I wish you would have.
She started shouting hate-filled words at the officers. Then she begged to smoke a cigarette and pleaded repeatedly for a small favor. The officer refused because of her earlier resistance. She claimed she would spend a year in jail and insisted that she did not hit her fiancé. She said she only grabbed the keys from his hand during the argument.
Fuck you! I fucking hate you! Can I please smoke one cigarette, please? Please.
All that, making us put you on the ground and all that, I would have, but since you want to pull the and all that, we're not going to.
I'm sorry, man.
Melissa explained that people from a nearby Waffle House came up to her, asking if she was okay because they thought she had been beaten. She said she told them no because she did not want her fiancé to get in trouble.
I did not fucking hit him. I grabbed the fucking keys out of his fucking hand.
I have multiple people
No.
that called in and
No, the people from Waffle House walked up.
The officers told her that witnesses saw her hitting him several times, but she denied it again. She admitted that there was some struggle over the car keys, but said it lasted only a few seconds.
And they were trying to say, like, ask me, was I okay? Like, he beat me. And I said, no, it was me, ma'am. That's all, because I didn't want him to go down.
before we got here, they said they watched you hit him several times.
Dude, I did not fucking hit him. I yanked the fucking keys out of the car.
She said her mother was dying, and she could not handle being in jail while that happened.
My fucking mom's dying and shit. I'm like, I can't handle that shit. Me being in jail and her die, man.
She explained that she had been on probation and was supposed to travel to California within 72 hours, but never went because her boyfriend canceled her flight. She said her probation was revoked because of that, and that she had been too scared to call the authorities.
Habitual offender driving with no license, and then in 2 DUIs, but one, I was like a juvenile. They shouldn't even held it against me. And they put me on probation, and I had 72 hours to go to California, but the fucking guy I was dating canceled my flight, and so I never made it there, and so I ended up stuck here in Ocala, and so my probation got revoked or whatever, you know? Like, I mean, I could have called or whatever, but I was scared.
When the police car left the scene, she dropped a bag that contained pills. The officers returned and found the bag full of drugs. Tests later confirmed that the pills contained cocaine. As a result, she faced multiple charges, including domestic battery, resisting arrest battery, on a law enforcement officer possession of cocaine, and giving a false name. And that's all we have for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell while you're down there.